Okay, just settling yourself down. I'd like you to take your peace fingers, turn your palms up, thumb on your ring finger, and take this mudra, prana mudra, life force, energy mudra. So mudra, a hand signal, a gesture, used in Hindu statues, paintings, to basically invite in the form of energy that you're asking for. So let's ask for life, force, energy. Taking a deep inhale and bringing that life force energy into the body the way it's supposed to through the breath. And exhale it out. And again, take a deep breath in. Notice if you breathe in, your shoulders rise up, right? Let's try to take that breath all the way down into the belly. Let your belly rise up. See the difference, right? Sealing the lips, just let that breath come out, drawing the belly button in. Let's take a few rounds. Inhaling and exhaling. This is how the body is alive. Because of your breath, that's it. It's not that bloody complicated, is it? We just make it complicated. So just contemplating where in your life you need to invite some life force energy. Where could you use it? What aspect of your life? I'd like you to picture yourself with that extra life force. What are you doing? Who are you with? And what's surrounding you? So the clearer that you can paint that picture within yourself, within your mind's eye, the easier it is for the quantum energy, the universe energy, to bring it into your life experience. Some call this manifestation, others call it magic. It's kind of a game that you can learn to master. If you don't think it, how is it going to even enter into your life, right? Where the attention goes, the energy flows. That's it, all in one simple sentence. So if you want something, start bloody focusing on it every single day. Take a deep inhale and sigh it out. Take another deep inhale, just reach the hands up and take a big wide stretch. Yeah, alive. How's about that? Guess what? We're not dead yet. Interesting, huh? Thought we might be a few months ago, but we're not. So let's start there. Grab your block or a towel if you've got one. Let's put it on its long side. And if you don't have a block, a towel, you can't do bloody yoga. No, you can. I want you to lay back and put the block right in between your shoulder blades. Might take a little bit of getting used to. I would like you to be able to open out the neck, maybe open out the palms to the ceiling. Take that prana mudra here, because as much as we can do that, the more we bring it in. You can extend your legs long. You could even, you know what, let's take them long first, because we'll move on from there. So, a heart opener right here. Right, we have just thrust our heart right up to the ceiling, right up to the sky if you're practicing outside. And while you're here, start to bring that breath into the heart. How's your heart doing right now? How much life force energy are you allowing to come through your heart? Is it closed off in some areas? Think about what opens your heart. Think about the people or the places or the things you do that open your heart. Feels pretty spectacular, really. It's the purest, strongest form of energy available to us. Slowly draw the heels in. Allow the knees to fall apart. Maybe wiggle the jaw. That's it, just opening up. It's a big heart opener, big throat opener for truth. Not just your own, speaking your own truth, but more of a universal truth that you are guided if you allow yourself to be. Right? It's opening up to a force bigger than you. Take one deep inhale, exhale it out. Find your way onto your elbows, slowly bringing the head up. Walk the hands up. Take your time and draw the hands around the feet. Open them like a book. Draw the heels in a little closer to you. Take a deep inhale. Press down with the elbows. Draw the chin in. You can take one ear over to one shoulder if you like. Maybe chin to chest. Making your way over to the other shoulder. Coming back to center. Taking a deep inhale, extending the legs wide, wide angle butterfly. Take a deep inhale, reach up, flex the toes as you reach up. Exhale, draw the hands down to the shins, knees, wherever you can get. Take an inhale. Exhale slowly, walk the hands down. You'll kind of meet a little roadblock there. Take another inhale. And exhale, just bow the head. Just take a few breaths here. Take an inhale, slowly draw up. Draw the left heel in towards the groin area. Take an inhale. Bring the left hand down, lift up with the right, reach up. Extend that hand nice and long. Gaze up at the fingers, rotate the wrist. Maybe make a big circle with the arm, inhaling. Try to connect your movement to your breath. It's time to oil up this amazing, amazing machine we've been given of our body. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale, sit down. Extend left hand overhead and slowly just reach over towards the foot. I'm like, extend left leg overhead. Bloody hell, that would be a party trick, would it not be? Good. Bring the hand onto the back of the head. Open the elbow out. Gaze up at your elbow if you can. Take your other hand and you can use it to press the leg back. Good. Release. Draw the soles of the feet onto the mat. Knees bent. Take an inhale. You can bring your toes together. Exhale. Just windshield wiper. Gaze over the shoulder. Inhale through center. A little bit over the side. Good. Inhale back through center. One more time. Good. Extend the legs long. This time, right foot comes in to the left inside thigh. Take a deep inhale, reach up. Right hand comes down. If it feels good, lift up. Reach up and over. Rotate the wrist. Just gotta make sure my belly's tucked in. Rotate the arms right. I mean, I really don't. It could just hang out all over the place. Inhale. Exhale. Hold that little extension. Sit down. Change hands. Take an inhale. Right hand comes up. Reach over first. Try to stay open. Open out the heart. Good. Bring the hand on the back of the head. Open out the elbow. Might need some oil in there. You can use this bottom hand to press. Give you a little bit more rotation round. Good. Release the hand. Draw the soles of the feet onto the mat. This time hip width apart. Actually, I don't think my hips are that wide, but go really wide to the outside edge of your mat. And windshield wiper. A little bit deeper into the hips. Exhale, other side. Inhale through center. Exhale, other side. Just a few more. Good. Inhale, draw the feet in towards the bum. Take a deep inhale, reach up. Take a little side twist out to the left. One hand on the knee. I can't speak this morning. Gaze over your shoulder. Take an inhale. Exhale, rotate a bit more. Drop the chin down. Release the back of that neck. Good. Inhale through center. Extend the hands. Reach them up. Actually turn the palms over. Interlace the fingers. Let's get those wrists stretched. Gaze up. Reach up. Lift up out of your seat. Exhale, twist opposite way. One hand on the knee, other hand behind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate a bit more. One more breath. Good. Release round. Find your way onto all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders. Curl the toes under. Take a couple cat-cows, then extend your right leg behind. Okay, back's got some movement there. I'm just going to move forward, extending that right foot back. I'm going to press back into the Achilles. Take a deep inhale, lift it up. Exhale, draw it diagonally behind. Toe comes into the ground. Now press back and draw left shoulder towards left hip. Look over, see if you can see your foot. You'll get a stretch into the IT band, soften the elbows. Inhale, lift it up. Press it back down behind you, press back. Achilles, stretch, drop the chin. Breathe. Good, inhale, lift it, float it. Parallel to the floor. Now you have to kind of engage your core here. Try to lift up out of the other hip. Maybe extend your left hand long, reaching. So tips of the fingers to the heel. Strong opposite lines of energy. Inhale, draw to center. Hug the knee in, try to curl in. Exhale, extend it out. Lengthen, contract. Exhale. Extend. Lengthen, contract. One more. Following your breath, your speed. Exhale, draw the heel into the bum. Rotate that hand all the way around. See if you can connect with your foot, outside edge. Kick your foot into your hand, gaze over your shoulder. You might have trouble balancing. It's okay, it's a practice, right? Lift the knee a little higher. Good, release the hand. Drop that knee all the way behind your left knee, right? So you're kneeling up, walk the hands up and try to sit back. So left knee crossed on top of right. I'll squish forward a little. Oh, cow-faced pose, Gomukhasana. So draw the heels in towards the hips first. See if you can bring both sit bones onto your mat. My left sit bone is having a party right now. Take a deep inhale. Reach up. Good, now right hand into the back of the neck. Take your left hand behind. See if you can clasp your hands together. Clasp the fingers together. Garuda Mudra. It's like, try to draw that top elbow back. Take a deep inhale and exhale, fold in. Now, if you can't reach, like I can't on this side, means there's a lot of shoulder impingement on your top arm, maybe your bottom arm. So it's something to work on. You can use a towel to work on that, to draw and release your tendons, your connective tissue in here. Draw the body forward. Maybe toe heel the toes a little bit farther forward also. Let's take 5 more breaths here. Release the hands first. Release the foot all the way behind. Come onto all fours. Curl the toes under. Take a few cat-cows before extending. Oh, that feels so good. And again, that's what they all say. Okay, left, what is wrong with me? Don't even go there. It'll be more than an hour. Take your left foot behind, press it into the mat. So let's activate that left Achilles tendon. Just press it back, go, oh, it's tight. Take an inhale, float it parallel. Feel what that feels like. Then draw the foot diagonally behind. Press it into the mat. Take your right shoulder back towards the right hip. Look at your nice toes. And don't forget to breathe. Take an inhale, float that leg parallel to the floor, straight behind you, and now invite the right hand out to play. Extend the fingertips, extend the heel. Take an inhale, lift up out of the hip. Exhale, contract. Good, inhale. Exhale, fold in. Squeeze all the air out of the belly. Inhale, extend, strong. One more time. Good, curl the heel in, reach behind. If you can't grab it, just open out the palm to the side and reach behind. Always grab a towel, a strap, kick the foot in and lift up. Gaze over that shoulder. Breathe. Good, release the hand and drop the knee behind the right knee. I'm going to just squish over here. Good, take your bum back. Oh. All right, Gomukhasana, round 2. Draw the heels in for a moment. Try to sit that right sit bone onto the ground. So it wants to kind of ride up if it's tight. Okay. Assess the situation. Take an inhale. Take your right hand now into the nape of the neck. You can use, now you could stay here technically, right? You can do what you want technically, but you can get a really nice release behind the back of the arm in your tricep like this. Or you could wrap the arm around, see if you can hold on to the fingertips, interlacing them, just looping the tips of the fingers. Take an inhale, try to open out, and exhale, fold in a little. I actually feel more if I just stay seated up, so I'm going to go with that for my body. I'm going to play with moving my toes forward a little, kind of gets into more nooks and crannies. Try to keep that right buttock single onto the mat. Good, slowly release. Ow. There we go. Unlock the feet, just place the toes in front of you. Take an inhale, one foot up, other foot up, inviting the feet out to boat pose, Navasana. Maybe one palm comes forward, maybe other palm. I'll come here so you can see. Good, now try to lift up through the chest, balancing on the tailbone. You could always stay here and still be getting really good benefits of this strength pose. Cross the ankles in, option to float the bum off, which is kind of like a reset button on boat pose. Palms up maybe, extend the legs this time. You type A pushers out there. Breathe. 4 more breaths. I made those slow. Cross the ankles, lift the bum. Let's do one more round. You choose. So if you're here, maybe try this. Push yourself a little, maybe push yourself up here. Good, curl the heels in, lift the bum. Just extend your right leg long. Hug your left leg in. Lift the body. Take your right hand, wrap it all the way around, across that knee, drawing that knee into the center. Walk the left hand behind, fingers point back, and just gaze over your shoulder for a moment. Now flex that bottom foot for me. Maybe catch the elbow. Just take a little side twist and then release. Take your left hand, grab the outside edge. Take your right hand, grab the outside edge of the left foot, and see if you could just extend that leg. Maybe it's bent like mine, maybe it's straight because your hamstrings are super open. Just lift up. I want you to now think about lifting the chest and gazing over the shoulder. Flex that bottom foot. Make it nice and active. Slowly rotate round. Cross both wrists over the foot. Take an inhale and draw the body in, the head towards the knee. Good, release. Hug that knee in, draw the sole of the foot into the inside thigh. Good, take an inhale, reach up. Extend the spine nice and tall. And exhale, forward fold over that front straight leg. Twist out to the side a little. Take hold of the outside edge. You could maybe even grab the outside edge of the foot. Maybe you're at the knee, maybe you're at the shin. You are where you are. Take an inhale, and that's good enough. Exhale, fold in. Gotta just work with accepting where we are and just do your best each time. Good, slowly release, rise, extend both legs long. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forward over both straight legs. Maybe fingers catch the toes. I'm not quite there yet, so I'm going to stay on the shins. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Just 5 breaths here. Quite tight at the moment in the hammies. So I send the breath right down into there. Good, inhale, rise, draw the left heel, bloody left and right's all over the place today. Draw the right heel back towards the hip, right hand behind, inhale, reach up. Take a little twist around. Flex that bottom foot. Gaze over the shoulder. Just relax your chin. It's a nice gentle introduction for a spinal twist. Good, slowly release. Take that left hand, grab the outside edge of that bent knee, that foot. Maybe extend the leg. Take a gaze over the shoulder. Try to draw that shoulder back. Try to lift a little higher and rotate round a little more. Good, release. Taking the other hand, crossing the wrists, binding the foot. Take an inhale, draw the head towards the knee. Take a few breaths. Slowly release, drawing the sole of the foot into the inside thigh. Take an inhale, reach up. You can interlace the fingers, get a little wrist stretch, a little hand palm stretch again if you like. And exhale, release the body over that straight leg. Take the little twist out to the side. Once you first enter the shape, let your body feel it, then inhale. Exhale, rotate a little deeper. Relax the head, relax the chin. Soften. Take 5 breaths here from now. Slowly rise. Bring the soles of the feet together, but this time in a diamond shape. Nice wide, wide legs. Take an inhale, sit up a little. Slide the palms underneath the calves. Palms face up, see how far you can get through there. You could sit on a block, sit on a pillow, a blanket. Take an inhale and exhale, fold in. Slowly rise. Drawing the ankles in, come onto your knees. Bring the knees together. Just take the heels apart. This is where a block could be handy to sit on your block. Bringing the heels to the outside of the hips. Exactly, toes pointing back. We'll do chillasana, hero's pose. You don't need the block. If you've got a little more meat in your calves, that means you climb mountains well. Just get used to removing the flesh, right? Get used to kind of grabbing your body and shoving it into shape, just like when you put your boobs into a bra. Bring the bum down in between the heels, but I want you to make sure that your toes are pointing back. I don't want your toes splaying out, otherwise it torques the knees incorrectly. You take the hands behind, draw the body back. So this can be your entry. You want to feel this across the top of the kneecaps, up the thighs, and slowly you could even, I'm going to just draw forward a little so you can see. It takes me half an hour to move my calves out of the way. You can draw back down to the elbows, draw the head back. Now this is enough for me because right now my knees are fully extended. Knee surgeries, right? So I'm mindful of how my body wants to make shapes. You could also lay your entire back down. Now I want you to send your breath into the knee where it feels tight. Maybe take the head back, release the throat one more time. Just think of all the times in your life when things have gone awry and suddenly things work out. Can you trust that you are being guided always? If you get you out of the way. That's the complication of life. Breathe. Slowly, slowly making your way out. How you got in. Super, super slow, please, on this. I'm going to come all the way up onto the knees, curl the toes under. You can use your fingers, get your pinky toes tucked under there. Bring your hands onto your thighs, take an inhale and breathe in, arch the back, gaze up. Exhale, fold in as the fingers go all the way down, arch in, take an inhale, a few more. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, stay up here. Maybe take a little twist out to the right. Taking left hand onto the hip, maybe right hand reaches behind, grabs hold of the heel. Relax your chin. Slowly rotate other side. So taking hold of the opposite heel, opposite hip, gaze over the shoulder. Slowly, slowly. Release, come up onto the knees, keep your toes curled under. We're working on the fascia. Pull your pants up, draw the shoulders back. Elbows back. I'm going to place my fingers onto my hips. Whatever feels good, fingers point down, fingers up. I do that because I need some wrist release, but take an inhale. Take the nose up to the sky, push the hips forward. Get a little back bend. In camel pose, maybe you can reach behind, grab hold of the heels. Heart opener, throat opener, yet again. Open out. Breathe. Now, if your neck is sore, just keep your head neutral. Still drawing the shoulders back, pressing forward a little more. Slowly, slowly making your way out. Release the toes. Breathe. Find your way into child's pose. So bring those big toes to touch. Take the knees a little bit wide all the way out to the outside edge of your mat. Inhale, reach the hands forward. Lower the heart down to the mat in the ultimate position of surrender. Maybe taking that mudra, that peace fingers, turn the palms up. Life, force, energy. Slowly, slowly rise. Let's take the right leg all the way behind. We're going to set up for swan, pigeon, all kinds of names. Just extend the back leg first. Make sure that left knee is to the outside of your mat, behind that left wrist, directly behind. Now, other foot, I want you to wiggle it forward as much as you can. So you're not kind of just leaning forward over a bent leg. We're trying to open out the femur in the leg. Take a look behind and walk your knee right into the middle of your mat. Take the leg back as well. Okay, square off the shoulders, the hips. Take a deep inhale and try to draw the body forward. If you have a block, you know, it's kind of nice. You can come down and rest on your block here. You can come down to the elbows if you have a little more give in your hips. You could also come all the way down to the mat. And again, if this is excruciating, on your front knee. Options always in yoga. You'll take this shape on your back. Lie down, cross the same front foot on top of the knee, reach behind, and just see if you can draw that leg off the floor. And if that's even too tough, you're fine just sitting here. So just give the body an opportunity to find a little bit of an edge. Maybe you take the life force prana mudra yet again. I met an 83-year-old lady called Jan yesterday. Talk about life force energy. She is my new hero, and I want to be just like her when I grow up. She is the owner of the camper van I went to see, and she drove me around an old Airstream campsite. She goes, I go all over Michigan, all over Virginia, all up the East Coast. She's driving this huge thing. It's amazing. As spry as you could even imagine. So much life. I want to sit with her and talk to her about the secrets of longevity. Yeah, the screen hasn't frozen. Take an inhale, come on up. That just felt so good. Cross the ankles. Take an inhale. Reach up, interlace the fingers, press them up. And exhale. Simply forward fold. Bring your fingers down. Take an inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let's peace finger that up. As much prana, life force, energy as we can hold. drawing your left leg now behind, setting up for pigeon, swan, other side. So take your time. And if you always get in the shape the same way, just really take your time. Take your knee all the way to the outside edge. Walk that back leg. I walk my knee in first to the middle of the mat, then I press my foot back, release the toes. Square off the shoulders, the hips, take an inhale. And then actually wiggle those toes forward a bit more, because we get used to doing things exactly the same way, right? The comfy way. And there's always a little room where we can adjust as we adjust. Take those peace fingers. It means something totally different in England. Life force energy indeed, but life force energy forced to the other person in a very different way. The opposite of peace. Kind of like force you, but a different word. And the same meaning though, right? Saying my life force energy will dominate your life force energy. And then we change it to just a crap short word. Slowly rise. Find your way onto your back. Nice and slow. Oh, my belly gave out. My core strength just deserted me. Just take a deep inhale and exhale. Another one of those. Extend the legs long, the hands long. Just take a good morning stretch for me. Good, exhale it out. Drawing the knees back into the chest and roll onto your side. Extend left hand overhead and turn the palm up to the ceiling. So it opens out the shoulder, the elbow, bottom hand on top of the thigh. And turn your nose in towards your armpit. And breathe. Slowly release. Release the arm first. Rotate back to center. Hug the knees in towards the chest. You can extend the legs up, find happy baby. So just slide the hands in between the legs, grabbing the outside edge of the feet. Draw the knees down and breathe. You can rock a little side to side if that feels good. Feet back down. Take the knees over to the opposite side now. I'm going over to the left. Bottom hand on the knee, extend. Right hand overhead and turn the nose in towards the armpit. If your shoulder is sore, you could prop up that elbow. Or just allow that little bit of discomfort, that edge to soften. soft inhale, a soft exhale. Just feeling into your fingers, feeling into your toes. And when you're ready, breathe that life force energy into your lungs and extend the arms long, your toes. Good morning, stretch and exhale, just draw the knees in towards the body. Give yourself a squeeze and find your way onto your right side. Take an inhale, and when you're ready, just take another one. Press yourself up into cross-legged seated position, or lotus, half lotus, whatever you want. Just comfortable, seated, chillasana, easy pose. Just bring the hands on the knees, take a deep inhale, sit up. And exhale it out. One more time, deep inhale. Exhale. One more time, a little more life force. Maybe stick your tongue out this time. Yeah. Bring in that hand, that left hand, that right hand, right onto the heart. This is where the life force energy, this is how it finds its way out through the heart. Sending that life force energy to anybody who is suffering today on the planet. If you have somebody in your life you know is struggling, right now, picture their face, say their name, say where they are, feel them, and then see them smiling. And that's how we make the world a better place, with our thoughts and our intentions. It's not that bloody difficult. Bringing the palms together, I bow down to you today. Namaste.